Hello and welcome to a brand new Zoology King Nature YouTube video. Today we are asking ourselves a question and then we will solve that question immediately. So the question we have right now is, if a bee was the size of a large dog, which is about 30 inches, what would be the outcome in our environment and our world? Well, it would take 27 stings of venom to kill a person, if the initial size of the 7.5-inch stinger does not kill them first. We know this because a bee is a half inch, and the average large dog, as previously stated, is 30 inches long. So, we multiply the bee by 60 inches because it's only half of 1 inch, and it would take, normally, a normal sized bee, 1,600 stings to kill a human if they are not allergic. According to Bee, Wasp, Hornet, and Ant Stings by Robert A. Barish and Thomas Arnold. We divide this by our previous 60 number, which we use to find the size of the bee, and get 27 stings necessary to kill. A large beehive can be up to 20 feet cubed. So if we multiply this number by our previous 60 number, we get 1,200 feet cubed. This is as big as a room that is 12 feet wide, 10 long, and 10 feet tall. This gives the bee's previous predators, such as wasps, bears, and humans, a bit more of a challenge, as they now dwarf the wasps, and the humans and bears are now about the size of a wasp to them. It is now likely that if we were to attack a beehive, the bees may simply envelop us and heat us to death with all their combined bodies. The same would go for bears, but they would have even less likely survival rate, as we humans have technology and numbers on our side. Bears hunt alone with claws and teeth. We can also expect some adaptation to come from this as well. Seeing that the bees have grown, the flowers will most likely start to as well, so that the bees will pollinate them more. Other animals will probably learn to live around bees, besides humans. It is most likely that the bees will have no fully fledged predators, except perhaps small scavengers hoping to get some honey and go. If the human race really wanted to, they most likely could force the bees away from modern civilization due to raw technology. But it would take a while for them to bring them to extinction, seeing that there's 400 to 900 million wild bee hives in the world, according to Adaptation. If each of them are as big as previously expected, all these gigantic beehives would add up to 1,080,000,000 feet cubed. You could fit the Empire State Building, which is 32 million feet cubed, in this area 33 and 3/4 time. Also, with these 400 to 900 million beehives, and with 10,000 to 60,000 bees per hive, according once again to Adaptation, we could have as much as 100 trillion dog-sized bees in this hypothetical problem. It's a good thing that they wouldn't eat people.
Whoa, you just watched the whole video. Thanks. I spent a lot of time on it, and if you like stuff like this, you can follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and leave a like on the video. And if you want to see stuff like this again, then leave a comment on this video just telling me all about this. Maybe even come up with questions just like this one, and maybe I'll answer them in a cool format like this. I spent a lot of time on this, so please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you, and hopefully see you at the next video.